Good afternoon, folks. This is Fred Campos, owner of DFW Website Designers. Happy Monday, March the 7th, 2022. This is your 3 business tips at 3 o'clock in and around 3 minutes. Today, we're starting a new series, business folks. We're talking about making business decisions. Solopreneurs, business owners, one of the key things that you're going to do a lot of is make decisions. So today we're going to talk about the upside, we're going to talk about the downside, and can you live with it? Making business decisions can be hard. It's probably one of the most critical things that you will do, especially when you're starting out, when you're small. You got to make the right decisions. You got to make them fast. And really, if you're the business owner, the buck stops with you. You don't get the luxury of having or passing it off to other people, because a lot of these decisions you'll be making on your own, especially when getting started. Business tip number 1 when making a hard decision is evaluate the upside. What is the positive impact of making this decision? How is this going to move you forward? How is this going to make you more money? How is this going to grow your business? What are all the decision-making thoughts? What are all the positive parts of that? Let's say you're going to do a marketing effort and you're going to spend some money. You're trying to decide whether you do it or not. Write down a list, like in the Ben Franklin system, of all the things that you would benefit from it, the upside of it. If you're looking at the upside, business tip number 2, what are all the downsides? What are all the things that are going to go wrong? What are the cost value? What are you not going to do if you're expending this money or this time or this energy towards that? Be realistic about it. Don't just do pie in the sky. Don't say that there is no downside, because there is a downside to everything. Every decision you make forward is a decision you can't do with something else. So study and know crystal clear what the downside of that decision is. Business tip number 3 is, can you live with the downside? What if everything goes wrong? What if everything you write on that downside comes true? Is it going to bankrupt you? Could you live with that happening? Let's say your decision is to hire somebody. You write down all the good qualities, all the bad qualities, and then can you live with the bad qualities? It's sort of like getting married. You go into a relationship thinking that you can change the person, but in reality, you need to be asking, can you live with those things that you can't change? So we're talking about upside, we're talking about downside, and whether or not you can live with it. Most people evaluate in a Ben Franklin clause the good and the bad, but they don't ask themselves that last little critical piece, and if you could live with it. That's what I'm learning this week. We're going to talk all week about different ways to make decisions, how to make them, the types of decisions you're going to make, tools to help you make good decisions, because making good decisions is the difference between going from good to great. It's what I'm learning this week. Anything I learn, I throw over the fence to you, and I'll go back to sleep.